4 weeks later.
It's like the Parasaur should have been like, think fast, Chuckle Nuts!
I kind of want to try to give her that voice now. The floor is cold. I shouldn't have come here at all. A pair of extremely dirty sneakers enter my field of view.
You gonna get up, Shades?
No. I give up. Jesus. Oh. Man, that hurts. How long was I out? I'm laying down on something soft. Where am I? My vision clears and I sit up from the plastic bed. It sure is bright in here. Oh shit! They broke my sunglasses. Luckily I brought my reserve pair. Much better.
This guy's...
I stared for the rubber mattresses, taking in the tiny room finally. All alone. Not even the school nurse or anything?
They can't afford a school nurse.
Oh, there she is. Looks like she's attending another student who has his snout stuck in a comb? Huh. Looking at the clock on the wall, it's already noon. That would explain the pounding headache.
Finally awake, Shades.
I sit ramrod straight, the fear of God stricken into me once more.
Calm yourself, cadet. You ate dirt pretty hard back then.
Oh man. Yeah? Wait, you did that?
I did. Pillaged you right in the back. Do you know why?
Because I messed up?
Be more specific, kid.
Because I couldn't be a good teammate and got hit in the face?
Wrong. It was after that.
Nothing happened after that.
No, you gave up.
But I was doing well.
You think so?
I was blocking the balls and all.
You weren't blocking anything. You were showing off. You found a single thing you could do and started dancing around like a clown. You focused on the easy thing and gave up the real thing. You were so focused, you forgot to look around for the moment. And here you are, looking stupid. I know a defeated man when I see one, and there's no way in hell I'm letting a student of mine give up so easily. It's the first period of the first day, and you're already giving up. Either way, that's a bad lump you ended with. You gotta watch around some students, if you know what I mean.
I blink a few times and recall the chick that yelled at me to catch, followed by the pounding me in the face.
That one, she's, You gotta go?
He chuckles to himself a bit.
She's something, alright.
Yeah, looked like the devil herself.
I wonder if it's a chick in the wheelchair. Is she stand up? No. Anyways, take the rest of the day off, kid.
What?
I'm telling you to go home. The principal gave the okay.
I feel my head again. Another stab of pain. Am I really not good to go back to class? Wasn't I getting lectured about this just a few moments ago? Well, I don't want to give up so easy.
No, you should go home to your folks.
He scratches the back of his head, slightly embarrassed.
Right, about that. We tried calling them earlier. They're, dead. No. Couldn't reach them.
I give a sad half smile. Yeah, sounds about right. Can make it home fine on my own. He nods.
When you get back, don't give up so easily. Bitch.
He holds the door to the nurse's office open. I nod and exit the office, Coach Solly closing the door behind us. Us? Oh, okay.
Oh, and here's for tomorrow.
A brown paper bag is shoved in my arms along with my backpack. Peeking in, I see something blue and gold wrapped in plastic.
If you hadn't been late, you could have changed into those.
Thank you, sir.
Next time, Shades, think faster. Got it?
Yes, sir. His smile is positively unnerving.
Now scram, cadet.
He faded away. Well, this is officially the worst day I've ever had. As my feet drag along the linoleum floor, I can't help but painfully think of all the failures of the past few hours. No thanks to a very prominent bump on the back of my head. No. I'm worse than everyone here, both on a creative and physical level. I know I really shouldn't be bothered by it, but I hate seeing just how far behind I am compared to everyone else. And I thought I'd make new friends. What was I thinking? I stop and shake my head a bit. What the heck am I doing sulking like this? It's a bad first day, but it's just the first day. There's still all the rest. I still met Ben and Damien. They're pretty cool. I'm not gonna let my optimism be ruined just because of a bad dodgeball match.
Not again.
Just you. Wait, what?
Not again.
Not again. Just you wait, St. Hammond. Today was a test run. Tomorrow's the real deal.
Happens again.
It just repeats.
Infinite time loop.
Oh god, morning comes. Oh, my eyes!
Oh, someone's got a Mac.
You sure?
Yes.
There we go. I've always had a decent internal clock, and it's a new record for me to get accustomed to a new sleeping schedule in just one day, especially with this fully grown lump on my scalp. Move an arm from my sheets and feel my head. Yeah, it's bruised real good. Could be worse though. Alright, time to get up. Slump out of my bed and yawn, stretching my arms and cracking my spine a bit. My new room is pretty nice. Quite spacious, even with all the still sealed boxes. Brush my hand over one of them, the one with my other clothes. I'll get around to opening them at some point. Right now, it's time for breakfast. I shuffle downstairs into the heart of the house. The morning sunbeams shining through the windows draw my eyes to look out to the new neighborhood. The driveway is empty. Looks like my parents are already gone for the day. No surprise there really, it's all they focus on. I shiver once up my spine as my feet step on the ice tiles of the kitchen. My eyes are drawn to some taped up boxes that are still scattered about on the counters. There's a familiar sticky note on the fridge and I don't even have to read it to know what it says. At this point, Mom's just wasting paper. The least she could do is reuse the same note and make small addendums to it. I snag a plate from the nearest drawer and open up the freezer. No fresh produce to be seen, but there's still the mostly full boxes of breakfast burritos. Yeah, I'm trying to appreciate ethnic cultures more. Plate loaded with a couple of the minuscule flour wrapped meals, I set the microwave and wait for the burritos to hopefully not explode or burn inside. While I wait though, I check my my phone. Scan over my newsfeed and check out some of the people I'm subscribed to, hoping there's something to watch during my meal. Unfortunately, nobody posts videos or streams this early in the morning. Guess I'll just watch a suggested video then.
At least not in America.
I prop my phone up and click on something random. At the ding of the microwave, I retrieve my breakfast.
Man, you're choking on your breakfast. You still haven't eaten it.
I know. I'm prepping myself. Carrying it carefully so I don't burn my hands to the bottom of the plate. I get the first burrito a test bite and the inside is still cold.
In there.
I don't want to stick it back in though. The tortilla would just become a brick then. I shrug it off and continue chewing and watch my phone.
That's the worst feeling. Top of the morning, folks.
Do you remember?
No, I don't.
That fucking burrito. Jesus Christ.
Are you okay, Juan? Don't die on me mid-record.
By the time the video ends, I finished the last of the half-thawed burritos.
Oh, God.
What?
Eating a fucking half-frozen burrito?
Yeah, I've done that.
Me too. I'm just saying. Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
So, pocketing the phone, I slip the plate into the sink and head out for the day. This time, I'm at least getting through the day. Today, survival.
Well, when you're in a
Tomorrow,
room full of
survival.
dinosaurs, you know. You know what I mean?
No,
Okay.
I'll work on it.
Yeah, please do.
Alright, I will.
Yeah, the same people.
On the metro again, take a little more time to check out my surroundings. The sun shines through the windows across from my normal seat. There's this one chick was there yesterday, probably on her way to work. It's probably a set of routine for her at this point.
Why are you looking at the girls?
Why not? She's always does a bit of makeup first, and then checks her phone the rest of the way. When the sun shines through the window, it highlights her hair in a really neat way. Like a movie poster almost. Take a picture, but it might be a little too awkward for me.
Okay.
Also, everything's disappeared. Why is it so dark? You.
How's Saint Hammond treating you so far, Mr. Nito?
A voice so deep I feel it reverberate in my bones, calling from above.
Is that a beluga whale?
I'm taken aback by his authoritative stature. His head is nearly grazing the top of the passenger car. How did he even get in here? Oh, it's been great so far, Mr.
Ferris.
He offers out his hand for a handshake.
Ferris Bueller.
Shut up! Though his palm alone smothers my entire hand. How do you know my name?
You're clearly going to school. The nearest one is Saint Hammond, and I'm already aware of the new human student, if you don't mind my profiling.
Whoa. You got all that just from looking at me?
I mean, you are the only human, but I'm partially joking. Your full name is printed on your backpack. You know that's dangerous, right?
Oops. Yeah, that's me alright.
But please. I know it's only been a few days since the year started, but I'd like to hear your opinion so far.
Is this a questionnaire or something?
Not exactly, but it is one of some importance to an assignment of mine.
What does that mean?
Don't worry about it. Oh, what am I being secretive for? I'm here to audit your school. See the teachers, know the students, make sure it's a proper place of learning. I wish it were something worth being secretive about. More often than not, it's just paperwork and office politics.
Oh, alright then. My thoughts on the school so far? I could start telling him about a teacher nailing me with the dodgeball to make a point. Nah, I'm over it. Well, the classes that I have are great, and the teachers I have are a dynamic bunch. He thumbs the inside of his coat pocket for his pen, but decides he doesn't need it yet.
I see. Any favorites?
I mean, I don't like to have favorites, but all the staff seems pretty lively. Oh, Ferris lets out a heavy rumbling chuckle.
That's certainly good to hear. And what of your fellow students? Made any friends?
It's been a bit of a struggle, but it's always been that way for me since my folks move around a lot. I think I'm doing pretty good this time around.
Why do you think that is?
I think it's the jacket.
The jacket?
I give my lapel a quick tug for extra style points. The Coastline Cotton Nylon Bomber, number 32. Part of the latest catalog by A&F.
Bomber, you say? I see.
Does he need to lean so close to inspect
Just
it?
making sure it doesn't blow up.
If the carriage walks in any way, he probably turned me into a piece of modern art against the window.
And that's really what the youth are into these days.
Hey, the results speak for themselves. Whatever he's thinking about, it's got nothing to do with his work. think I have a pretty good idea on what it could be, though. Mr. Ferris? Do you got no swag?
Are you using those youth words on me, boy? I mean, huh? Well, I guess that probably answers it. I admit to being a little gray. I'm aware I'm not exactly with it anymore. Well, even the older generation can dress to impress. You just have to see what people today like to wear. Oh wait, hold on. I read your part. Whoops. Let's go back.
No, that's fine. That was good. I liked it.
Let's just say that was part of the script.
Yeah.
I'm certainly willing to listen to the youth of today, yes. It is something important to my job to know how the student body thinks. And my niece often suggests dressing more relaxed, whatever that means.
Does she ever see you in the casual clothes?
I'm wearing them now.
I can save it.
Excuse me?
The rest of the trip was quick, but we continue with small talk about trends. When we arrive at my stop, he attempts to give me his business card.
Here you go, Sono. I am the CEO of Chipotle.
God damn it. For someone whose mere presence could stop a fight, he seems like a generally nice fellow. I look forward to talking to him again.
Is your niece perhaps a goth?
Shut up. Oh god, those burritos were a mistake. My stomach is roiling after the warm.
Oh, he's shitting himself.
He's taking his shit out.
Alright, maggots. Today we'll be working on your cardiovascular system. By that I mean a good old-fashioned mile run. I want everyone out on the track field yesterday.
I noticed Damien's mouth open as soon as Coach Sully yells the words.
And no, Damien, that doesn't mean I want you to time travel. Unless, of course, you mean running so fast you get hit 88 miles that you can hit 88 miles an hour. That's a stupid reference.
And just as quickly, Damien shuts his mouth again and shoots Sully a thumbs up. Sully's only reply is to let out a snort. No, dude, that
double time it now, cupcakes.
There's no hesitation for me this time. I follow the rest of the class and do the run Sully wanted. As expected, I rapidly fell behind the pack. Hey Inko, nice of you to drop by. How you doing? Damien, what are you doing back here? Get my new buddy company, of course. What are you doing? Trying not to vomit. You're doing great then. Thanks, I guess. Shouldn't you be at the very front of the pack, though? Next to Mia? Nah, man, not her. Mia? You know, the one who knocked you out yesterday? A brief flashback reminds me of the red Parasaurus. Ah, her. By the way, glad to see you're doing way better today. You're even up and running. Yeah, glad I didn't wind up with a permanent brain damage. A question. Was what happened yesterday normal around here? Well, Mia's a wild one, that's for sure. Best not to mess with her unless you're into those kind of chicks, in which case, be my guest. As for Sully, yeah, he's always like that. You'll get used to it though. He ain't that bad a guy once he warms up to you. If you say so. Hey, don't worry, man. You're doing a fit right in no time.
You're doing a fit.
Pretty sure. Anyway, in fact, you should sit with us at lunch. That way we can give you the proper welcome and stuff. Lunch? I mean...
Inko, Damien, don't fall behind.
Solly voice snaps me in front of my mini stupor and makes me realize just how far behind Damien I fell behind the rest of the class. Let's better catch up with the others before Solly brings out the punitive measure. Excuse me, the what? You don't want to find out, brother. Trust me. Come on, dude. Let's jet. Before I can say another word, Damien gets behind me, starts pushing me forward, forcing my lips to move faster than they ever should have.
I think the people who wrote this are our age. No one uses that terminology, honestly.
I had to struggle not to trip over myself, but somehow I managed to keep up the pace that Damien was forcing my whole body to maintain.
Dang, he's sweating. Oh.
5 minutes and 3 more laps later, I'll fall flat on my ass, my heart beating so fast and lungs burning so fiercely that even a breath feels like sandpaper scraping against my throat. Regardless of that, though, I finished the jog. The first small step towards conquering my physical weakness.
Good job, maggots. Keep this up, and you'll be soldiers yet.
Solly turns to me with a slight grin, shoots me a thumbs up.
Okay, that's all for today. Hit the lockers, cupcakes.
Damien helps me back up, and I join the rest of the male students as we head back to the locker room. We talk a bit more about our interests in other school matters on the way. Damien filling me in a bit on the St. Hedmund's history during the 3 years he'd been in attendance. By a bit of luck, our lockers aren't that far apart from one another, but our conversation isn't a real possibility considering all the other ones scoring in on the relatively crap locker rooms. There really isn't that much more time to chat before the bell rings for our next class switch. I wave goodbye to Damien, start looking for my next class. Don't forget lunch with the buds. I nod in reply and I turn around. Shut up. Turn around and head down the hall towards my next class.
Oh my god, this is zooming.
Making my way down the hall, take notice of the surroundings. Though everything about the school seemed pretty normal, there are some key modifications made to better suit the majority of the student body. Mainly water fountains that settle at a good 10 or more feet above me. Overall, nothing crazy special. This next class, sort of looking forward to it. AP Art Design.
AP?
Whoa. The class looks like it's in a studio classroom on the second floor. Part of the school here is built to be both inside and outside, with opening ceilings and walls here and there. Since it's also the art wing, the displayed pictures are coated with hydrophobic layers unframed. Though it's since it's the start of the year, the halls are freshly cleared, waiting to be filled as the semester passes.
Man, those tiles are really making you cough.
Yeah, the tiles. It's the air, dude, I swear. Of course, there's no shortage of drains. This hall in particular is displayed prominently in the school's advertising material, and for good reason. The carefully and expertly built dynamic between the surrounding nature of the school, even the building materials themselves, is nothing less than mystical. I can already feel the creative juices flowing. Soon enough, standing just outside the door to my next class. Much like the school outside, it's decorated in various colors and patterns, each corner painted and tagged by different students. I barely step a foot inside before the bell rings. Since I was the last one in, all but one of the other seats are taken, it's really close to the front. While many of the students look well prepared, some are clearly ready to fall asleep within the next few minutes. Then there's the teacher, standing up by the board waiting for me to finish looking around and take a seat. Since he isn't urging me to look for a seat, he must be used to the new students taking it all in. That must be the art teacher. Somehow he looks young and old at the same time. Well, don't want to hold up the class for too long. Try not to take the teacher's hospitality for granted, I take the seat closest to me in the front row. Even with me sitting down, the art teacher still continues to idle, instead staring at the seated students with a hazy stare. Nobody else seems to be paying attention to him, save for a few people here and there. A few students are whispering something behind me. Where was he yesterday?
Hey,
I'm not complaining about less work, sorry.
I don't know. I don't know who's trying to.
Go for it.
Yeah, but on the first day.
Huh. So in a way, the teacher's first day as well. So I didn't miss anything in this class. That's pretty cool. Actually, Teacher slams in front of his desk with both fists, the sound echoing through the room. It's a signal for all auxiliary conversations to cease, and the class obeys. Despite the sudden furniture abuse, this teacher doesn't look too agitated. Rather, he's got a massive grin on his face. The phrase "winning smile" comes to mind.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Right then.
The pale pterodactyl holds what looks to be a metallic tray on a stick.
Good morning, class. Shushing.
Ah, flashbang!
Catch, Chuckle Nuts!
Thank you, Dr. Jesus, for forcing me to wear prescription shades. My classmates are all wincing in pain and wiping at their eyes.
And welcome to AP Art Design.
He holds up the stick haphazardly.
This is a flash pan. Saw it at an antique store yesterday. Thought it'd be a good introduction. It's not important, worthless actually.
The class winces as the stick is chucked into the garbage bin and shattered. I knew you were gonna say it. I had it in my head.
Excuse my absence yesterday. I have matters to take care of elsewhere. My name is Mr. Iadakan.
With the blink of an eye, the teacher has replaced the sun on the stick with a fancier marker, managed to scrawl his name across the board in the finest show of calligraphy.
And I shall be your guide as we explore the expanse of the creative world. Let's not dilly-dally then, shall we?
Dilly-dally? Who says
Who
that
the fuck said
anymore?
that?
For a teacher, he's very animated.
This week, we'll be going in depth on the history of the fundamentals of art. Perhaps a little trial by fire as well, to get your creative juices flowing.
There are murmurs from my classmates, though I pay no mind. In fact, the prospect of doing something creative work, to create something that I could possibly show off, for a brief moment I pictured my own name on a placard in the hallway outside the principal's office.
For now, I'd like you all to open your book to page 3.
I've been to 2 and 1.
Go fuck yourself.
Right, Wait, what book? Wait.
There's a book?
Dear God, there's more. Looking around, I see that everyone has a novel-sized hardcover book opened. Oh, they must have gotten them yesterday.
Now then, class, we'll be starting with...
I hesitantly raise my hand. Mr. Yadakan? Sir?
Otacon.
I don't have a book yet.
You don't have... How? The substitute passed all of them out yesterday. Oh.
His eyes flickered open a second as he connects some internal dots.
The word on the street is some new kid got concussed so hard he had to leave early.
Did the street at least mention I was doing well before that?
Oh, of course not.
Oh.
You're Mr. Nito then.
Yes, sir.
Given the circumstance, I'll let it slide. For now, why don't you share with one of your classmates? Don't be too handsy on them, though. After class, I'll write you a note that you can give the librarian.
Thank you, sir. Kind of regret being so late, because the only person I can realistically share with is this person to my side. So, hey.
Oh my god.